the Bobby Bone Show. Everybody roll.
Yeah.
They found bones near Nancy Guthrie's home, but they're not hers. But she lives near the desert, and I just expect there's a lot of people hauling people out to the desert and killing them and burying them.
Oh.
Don't you watch shows?
Yeah. I mean, I assume there's a lot of bones out there, but some of them, do they know right away if they're human bones?
I would think these are human if they're making a news story about it.
Okay.
And they're for sure not.
They say they're not. Why even put the story out? Because this is what I was reading this morning.
Thank you for that.
It says, bones were found near Nancy Guthrie's home, but they're not hers. There was never a story of bones are found, we wonder.
Right.
It was just bones were found, but we know they're not hers, so that shouldn't be a story. So then my mind goes, man, in the desert, I bet you people are just offing people and just putting them out there.
Yeah.
Constantly. The Mexican mob.
Or back in the day, the Vegas mob.
Or the cartel.
Yes.
Or a lot. You ever see, what's the movie with Emily Blunt where she works in the FBI?
Sicario?
It's like,
Oh, that's a good one.
So I just watched it, right? Like I'm a little behind, but I just watched it, and like what goes down over there on the American side.
Yeah.
That's like, I don't want to spoil it. The beginning of it, you guys remember it? Yeah. It's forever ago, I know. But I just discovered something. Oh, man. So, yeah, they discovered human bones 15 miles from Nancy's home. They're not Nancy's. The bones were bleached white. So what that means is the sun had been on them for a long time.
Okay.
So,
Okay. I just had to Google how long it takes for it to get to bones, and I thought, well, she's only been missing since February, which I know is a long time, but I thought to decompose down to bones, it would be years. And I guess in some conditions, depending on the weather, it could be. But in desert conditions, a body can skeletonize in as little as 9 days due to high temperatures and low moisture levels.
Yeah, I bet you people are just offing people like crazy out there.
Yeah, and I would think the animals take care of a lot of that.
Oh, true.
But there's not a lot of animals. There's a few.
In the desert?
There's like 4 animals.
Really?
There's like a wolf, and he's thirsty. A cactus.
A coyote?
Yeah,
There's
that's
gotta be a
it.
coyote.
There's all the animals.
No, the birds, the big birds, the ones that eat, the vultures.
Sometimes it's too hot down there. They want to. According to this, men who drink coffee have higher testosterone. So they studied.
Eddie's like,
Not
drink
true.
a lot.
I'm drinking coffee right now.
So they did this study over a long time in Finland, and they found that men who drink more coffee tend to have higher testosterone levels, with each additional cup per day associated with 0.29 increase. So 5 or more cups a day.
Oh, well, that's a lot.
No, that's too much.
Then there's negative. Then, okay, fine, your testosterone might be a little bit higher, but then you got all these other negative things from 5 cups of coffee.
What? I don't drink coffee, so I don't know. What?
Well, I don't know.
Doctors
Just
say like
heard
no more
things,
than
like,
2.
it's just not.
But what's a negative thing from too much coffee?
Can't sleep.
I don't know.
What if you do it in the morning?
Okay.
I don't know.
No, I don't drink coffee. I'm literally
Well, some
asking.
people, depending on how they metabolize it, like they need to stop coffee at noon, or it can be completely disruptive to their sleep. Other people like you, apparently caffeine doesn't impact you. You could drink it at 5 o'clock. Rapid heartbeats, headaches, irritability, insomnia, restlessness. In severe cases, it may cause complications such as high blood pressure or heart damage.
But isn't that what you want by drinking coffee? Isn't that the result you're desiring? All of those things?
Yeah, but that's simply by
get you
drinking
going?
too much. If you drink it in moderation, you get the fun benefits of coffee.
That sounds weird.
To me, which is just, I like the feeling of it. It's nostalgic. It's
Holding the
comforting
mug.
to me. I love holding my mug, sipping out of my straw, and then also getting a little kick, a little jolt.
Okay. Well, Eddie,
How many cups did it say?
5.
Oh, yeah. That's
5.
a lot.
Yeah.
Let's play Stella Lefty Boston Bobby Bone Show. Thank you guys for listening. Hey, hit us up. 877-77-Bobby. That is our number. 877-77 BOBBY. Thanks. You see the Penn State story about the cocaine trafficking and No?
No.
Crazy. So 13 Penn State frat brothers charged with running a major cocaine trafficking ring.
What?
With some pledges forced to cut and package cocaine as part of their indoctrination into the frats.
No
Dang.
way.
Yeah. So I saw this yesterday afternoon.
What?
I know. This is up your alley.
Yeah, this is my beat. And how did I miss it? And what do you do if you're trying to get into fraternity and they tell you this is how you get in?
You cut the cocaine.
What? No.
Okay, well then you're not. Then you're gonna go be in another one.
Okay, yeah.
There
I'd
you go.
rather. I'm
Sounds like
scared.
I agree. I would. I was never in a frat, but I'm saying it.
I mean, that's quite the operation.
And very trusting of the pledges to keep their mouth shut.
Yeah. I mean, well, there's a lot of things pledges have to keep their mouth shut about, but this
But
is...
also, if I were a pledge, I would think this is possibly not even real. This is just a test.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I would. That's me going. Oh,
Right.
They're
Like,
just
this
seeing
is-
how loyal I am. This might not even be real.
This is just like, creatine. Or something white and powdery.
I bet you they were banking.
Two
Oh,
Penn
yeah.
State University frats are now at the center of a cocaine trafficking ring, leading to charges against 14 people. Officials said the cocaine was cut and packaged mainly at the Delta, Upsilon, and Sigma Chi frat houses before being sold mostly to other Penn State students. 2 members were the main suppliers, making regular trips to Philly and New York. 13 of those charged were Penn State students. They were packaging, and pledges were packaging some of it. The 14th defendant, the father of a student, is accused of trying to conceal evidence. It sounds, this is my brief reading of it, that he was just trying to protect his
Yep.
kid.
Yep. I was already thinking about the parents. Like, if they learn of this, and like I assume a lot of them probably paying for their college, and they're like, and this is what you're doing.
Penn State placed Delta Upsilon on interim suspension and said it does not recognize Sigma Chi as an organization.
Huh.
So they were already in
What
trouble.
they were already, yeah.
That means they were already kicked out.
They're now Sigma Coke. You know, that's their new name.
It's funny.
How about that?
I mean, they've got to be doing this in a lot of colleges,
What?
right?
I don't know. This sounds real. This is hardcore.
This sounds like a lot of people involved from specifically inside them. But yes, I would bet you there are these smaller operations of drugs in a lot of fraternities.
Yeah.
You ever see Cocaine Quarterback?
No.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's on Amazon. And so Matt Castle, my partner on my NFL show, he played with them. But that guy was running drugs, but he didn't play quarterback. That's where it gets confusing. I think he was
Yeah.
like a special teams player.
Special teams, but
Well, why didn't they call them special teams?
Well, because
It didn't sound as cocaine special
Yeah.
teams.
Yeah, yeah.
How good does that sound?
Then it's not confusing.
It said the title is Cocaine Quarterback, Signal Caller for the Cartel.
yeah, because he was the quarterback for the cartel, not for the football
Oh,
team.
okay, I got you. That makes sense. So,
Castle was like, I was quarterback. Well, backup.
what cartel were these boys working for?
Uncovering the which one?
These Penn State boys.
It doesn't say what I saw.
But they're just the boots on the ground in
Well,
America.
I know, but there's levels, and I don't
But
know.
they can buy from a seller who may not even be cartel that's buying it from a cartel.
Right.
Like you don't have to be in the cartel to sell drugs.
Correct.
I know many drug sellers that were not involved in the cartel. They were
Oh,
just,
I know. I just want to know like where that's like the umbrella.
Well, then won't you go undercover and chase it up?
No, we need to ask the woman you had on your podcast.
It's one of our biggest episodes. And that's not crazy to me because it was such a great episode. But, you know, we got Luke Combs and Kane Brown, and then we have someone who lived with the cartel, and that one it just pops. If you go to the Bobbycast and you search for Mariana Van Zeller, it's her talking about going down and staying with the cartel and learning about them because they let her. And her whole story was, so how do people do this and like not feel bad? And she said, well, you don't feel bad if that's what you've grown up in your whole life. That's just an industry. Like you're 4 and 5 years old, you grow up, your dad does it, your grandpa did it, his grandpa did it. It's not like really a crime. It's just an industry.
I get that.
I do too, but to have her tell it like that, I thought, oh, that's not somebody going, I just want to sell drugs. Like it's a family business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Except for
it's episode 580 of the Bobbycast with Mariana Van Zeller.
What?
It is so good.
El Chapo, he started at the bottom and then he worked his way up. So it's not like, I don't know that he was born into it, but
Well, you're even born around it. But even to be
True.
born into it, you are born young. I mean, just like if your uncles are just low level, you're just always seeing it,
that's true.
you know?
It just was interesting, his rise and how he took over some of the,
Sammy's beat.
She loves this stuff.
Sammy's beat. Give her some room, boys. She needs some runway to land this plane.
yeah, golly, my mind is blown that
By the
they're
Penn
just like
State
chilling
story?
at Penn State.
That they're having pledges
and
do
the
it.
pledges. Like,
I don't
think
know how it's found out. So when you say they had to keep their mouth shut, I don't know if one of them told or not. Because I read the story yesterday afternoon, read the update this morning, and that's what I got.
I mean, hopefully, I would be so terrified if I'm a freshman in college and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do a fraternity. Maybe you only go, Sigma Chi or whatever because it's your legacy and you're all excited. And when your uncle was there 30 years ago, everything was fine. And then now you go in and they're like, oh, yeah, we're going to need you to cut and package this cocaine here. What?
All right, your calls, we'll take them. 877-77-BOBBY. That's our number, BOBBY. 877-77-BOBBY. Back in a second.
The Travis Barker documentary. It's on Hulu. My husband and I watched it last night. Amazing. I think he's just a super likable guy, arguably the best drummer in our generation, and a very interesting story. I was born in 1990, so I didn't know too much about his crash, but super fascinating story. 5 out of 5 drum set for documentaries. Highly recommend.
Mike D watched it Tuesday Reviews Day. What'd you give it?
I loved it. 4.5 out of 5 tattoos. It's one of the best music documentaries I've ever seen, but I'm also a huge Blink-182 fan. So
how much does that weigh in?
But they shot it over 10 years, so I feel like this is a really well put together documentary. It covers a lot. He's been through so much in his life. I feel like it's really good, even if you're not a Blink-182 fan.
Including the plane crash.
Yeah.
And they go heavy in that?
Heavy in that.
Oh, man. Play the next one, please.
Amy, I'm sorry to tell you, but you spoiled a toxic love story on Netflix when you were talking about it with Kat on the Feeling Things podcast. You told a major thing about the guy that I didn't know, and it really spoiled it. Sorry.
Really?
She doesn't fight it anymore, and that I can respect.
The defeat in your voice.
She just
'Cause
goes,
I really
oh,
don't.
dang, I did it again.
Yeah.
I
You don't remember doing that, Amy?
I do not.
You guys also, if you watch something great, leave us a voicemail. Tuesday Reviews Day. We'll be up on the podcast today. I did watch 4 movies. So hit that up.
This is why I just got to say nothing.
Yeah, fair. I do want to go to Sean in Naples, Florida. We're talking about cartels and that Penn State story where all those kids were like helping cut drugs in the frat. Hey, Sean, you're on. What's up, buddy?
Hey, good morning, studio.
Morning.
Yeah, you were spot on with like people growing up into it, because Everglades City, which it's Collier County where I live, and I've got friends that their grandpa, their dad, their cousins, I mean everybody, hauled drugs when the fishing was bad. So it was like just normal day. It wasn't. Nobody thought anything of it.
And that's in the States.
Like
and
down the road with this, they'd be hanging out the back of their truck. Nobody cared.
Yeah, there's a lot we don't understand about different cultures inside even our own country. Sean, I appreciate that. But that episode with Mariana Van Zeller on the Bobbycast taught me a lot. Thank you very much, Sean. Appreciate that. Let's do one more. Amanda in Wyoming. Amanda, you're on.
Yeah, so I'm driving to work this morning listening to your Giving Tuesday, where you were discussing, like, going through your email, you found a girl plays league soccer, I believe, and you were going to help them out in Lunchbox. Like, that's retarded.
Whoa, we don't say that word, though.
I did not say that.
We don't say that word.
Okay, stupid.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
But, sorry, my bad, Lunchbox. I love Lunchbox, and I think sometimes y'all give him a hard time, but today I got to give him a hard time because I live in a rural area. My daughter's wrestling team is 5 girls. She's the only one in her weight class. So for her to excel, I have to drive at least 40 miles to get her on a league team so that she can succeed because her dream is to go to college. So I have to pay that. And 40 miles a day one way, so that's 80 miles a day. Like, financially, it does burden you, but you're doing what you want best for your kids. So the financial side of it, I get it. I see that. I was like, wow, I get the financial side of it, and I'm so grateful that you help people out in that scenario, because not everybody lives in a city where we have the option of having big school teams or having that option of doing that for our kids. So we have to take on that burden, and there are times where I don't get what I want because I put all the money to my kid, so I get that.
Well, thank you. And
is this you calling asking for money for wrestling?
No, unfortunately, we'll figure it out. We always do. My daughter is actually going clear to Denver, Colorado, to join a team down there to go to Kansas City, Missouri to wrestle because there's going to be colleges at this wrestling tournament in Missouri. So, we figure it out. It's not cheap. I wish she would have chose a cheaper sport, but that's what, that's what we do for our kids. Like, she's not the girly girl. She's going to be on the wrestling team. And so you do what you do for your kids. I mean, you want to see them succeed. And I've got one kid that just graduated high school, and I'm paying for college at UW. So financially, I'm like, what can we do to help out this kid that's going to graduate this year to go to college? You
wildest
got to
part,
make sacrifices.
I'm sorry to step on you, Amanda. Sorry about that. The wildest part about Lunchbox being upset about when I give money to people is it's not his money. And it's not money he's going to get at all. Like, nothing about that goes to him. It's just me going, it makes me feel better to help people. So, and then I say, but only my Instagram DMs, because people will hit me up all over the place. That's the only, I keep it there. But then he gets mad. But it has nothing to do with you.
Yeah,
You're not looking out for me because you never look out for me. So that's not true.
Okay, then I won't say I'm looking out for you, but I just feel like people are taking advantage of someone that's being generous, and it's like they are already playing soccer, but they want the nice, shiny soccer. Like, that soccer's not good enough. But I can't afford
nice,
that.
shiny soccer?
Yeah, I don't
Travel.
know.
Travel
Club.
soccer.
Gold balls?
Oh.
Club
No,
soccer.
club soccer. What she needed. She wanted travel soccer.
It's
'Cause
almost, I have to cut him off because
'Cause it's the
this is it's disrespectful to Bobby because you feel like he's not capable of making a decision for himself.
Yeah, me. Like
Like
you
you
don't
think
understand.
you're this vulnerable.
Yeah, like I'm getting taken advantage of.
person.
No, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's weird. And we had a list. She just called in to just say, "Hey, I understand the financial side," and then you accuse her of just trying to get
Money
help,
now.
and she never asked for that.
Amanda.
She was telling a sob story.
No,
hoping
there's no
Bobby would be-
sob.
No, she was telling a relatable story
No,
to try to
I
convince
get it.
you.
I get the financial side of it. Like, it is a financial burden. Now, am I going to take dinner off my table or send my girl to wrestling? Absolutely not. But the financial side of it is expensive. And to have somebody that you don't know just reach out and say, hey, I'm going to help you today. It takes a weight off that some of these rural people like me, like I said, like my daughter's wrestling team is 5 girls. She doesn't have anybody her weight size to wrestle. She wrestles the boys just to get practice. So we have to travel. We have to put her on that league to get that exposure and to get that learning because she wants to go to college. And I'm not trying to like say she's the best, but the girl is good. She's placed every year at state. She's good. She just needs to succeed. And as a parent, I want that for her. So I get that. Maybe this is that parent. Maybe there's no community soccer team that's free. Maybe there's no school. We don't have school soccer. So if my daughter wanted to play soccer, I'd have to take her somewhere to play soccer.
Well, I appreciate you calling, Amanda. It sounds like you absolutely love your daughter and you're supporting her, and that's really great. It's a great example, and thank you for having my back. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
All right, bye, Amanda. Yeah, okay. I don't know. It's not his money. It's just the weirdest thing to me. He gets so upset it's not his money. But mostly I think he gets upset because nobody's giving him anything, except people give him stuff all the time.
Oh my gosh, no.
But that's all. You guys hit us up if you want. 877-77 Bobby.